Sometimes he'll see him in the grocery market 20 years later, and he's still carrying all those keys. And he could have went to all the places that he heard about in the library, or he could have been traveled. He could have been the engineer that he's seen in the shop class. He carries the keys, but he doesn't go anywhere. And you have to ask yourself, why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. It's desire. Desire. Do you want to do better? See, I can give you the keys, all the keys and the gems in the world. But if the person just don't want to, they can't, they won't. They just don't want to. You can't force someone who don't want to do something they don't want. See, if you carrying a whole bunch of keys, you have access to a lot of different places, but you gotta choose one destination at a time. And you have to go through the steps, the process to get to that destination. And so I started my website with the key of life. Right? The Ankh. My heritage began below the Fertile Crescent. That is just human history. And my ancestors, we identified with thought and truth. And we personified as a woman with two wings. And we know wings, like I said, represents the balance that we need. We need economics, and we need the education. We need enlightenment. So when you have information, yeah, that's one thing. But then what do you do with it? Like I said, we're trees, and a tree is judged by its fruits. What are you doing? What are you creating? What is your solution? So I want to make sure I have a solution. I'm teaching cryptocurrency. If you're interested in learning how to manage digital assets, I want an opportunity to speak to you. So I've set that up. You can go to blackswantv.org and you can subscribe to my page. And I reach out to my subscribers. I appreciate you and I thank you. And then I teach you, if you want, my 8-week personal training course. And you know, my mission is simple. I want to teach people about cryptocurrency, what it is, and how to manage your internet applications as assets. I use Blackcoin as a teaching tool or gateway into the crypto marketplace. Now, if you just type in Google Black Card, the first thing you're gonna see is a MasterCard Black Card. It is a luxury card. It is a privately held financial service company owned by Black Card LLC. It provides credit cards and card loyalties to clients through its MasterCard Titanium. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is it's a high value card, all right, luxury card with specific benefits, the same thing as the American Express Centurion Black Card, all right. The annual fee of this card is $5,000. The APR 25.24%. It's an expensive card to have. But the point that I'm trying to make is that the black coin is designed to be high value like the black card. How can we prove that? Well, let's go to CoinGecko, right? Which ranks all the cryptocurrencies in the world. All right? And if you look at Bitcoin, for an example, it has 21 million coins, max supply. The total supply, 21 million coins. And the circulating supply, 18.924, right? So the point I'm trying to make here is that scarcity is the reason why it is worth $42,000, even though it's at a low. So at a low for a while. It's at a, you know, for the year or throughout 2020. Here, let's just look at it. So throughout the year of 2021, it was as high. It went as high as $67,000, almost close to $70,000. But it has never gone to $80,000. So in order to double your money, so if you're investing in Bitcoin now, which is a pretty good time to invest in, it would need to reach all-time highs in order for you to double that $1,000 or whatever the amount of money that you're investing, right? So yeah, on the positive, we learned that it's very, very high value because of its scarcity. It's only 21 million max supply. It's worth 42,000. It's very, very popular, ranked #1. Having it had what? Let's see. Today alone, and it's Sunday, it has had a 24-hour trading of 20. What is that? Let's see. This is hundreds, thousands, million, billion, 20 billion bucks, right? So $20 billion circulating on a Sunday, and it's down. Okay, it's down. It's, you know, that's $1 trillion coin, right? So the point that I'm trying to make here, though, is if you just come down just a little bit. I like Cardano. Look at even Cardano is going down, but everything is pretty much down, going down. I mean, if you just look at it, except for Binance, that's a actual exchange. But even Crypto.com is down. But the point that I'm trying to get to here is, if you look at Dogecoin, for an example, there is no total supply. There is no max supply. It's infinite, right? This is a symbol of infinity, right? Meaning that new coins can be produced at any time, all right? But this is the infinity symbol, a mathematical symbol representing the concept of infinity. It has 132 billion currently in circulating supply, 670 million. So Bitcoin only had 21 million. This one has 132 billion, 670 million, 764,299 currently in circulating supply. So this is the reason why it's worth 15 cents. Cause it could be, if it had 100 million circulating supply, this would be worth $1,500 easily, more or less, right? But it would have a large it would be worth a lot more. This is the reason why Dogecoin is such a joke, because it actually does function better than Bitcoin, right? It's faster. The transactions happen very very quickly, and also they cost a lot less. So it makes sense to use this more frequently. So it made sense for Elon Musk to want to go from Bitcoin to Dogecoin, because they were trying to get to the moon, and he loves space travel. But you know what I'm saying. So and it's more efficient. Is the money sending $1 billion through the blockchain? It's not caught up in the blockchain for 2, 3, 4, 10 hours. It's gonna show up immediately. So I'll be using it too if I was him. But it has a problem, and this is the problem. It has an unlimited supply. So if 1 billion coins, if it goes up, it only creates an incentive for more people to mine the coins, creating more coins, and put more new coins into the market, which will bring down the price again. So as an investor, that is not a good thing. So good thing. As a user, yes, but as an investor, no. So what they did is they came out with Shiba Coin, the Shiba Coin. It's ranked number 13, very popular, and they fixed the fact that it has no supply limit, but they gave this one a supply limit of hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillion. A quadrillion coin. That's an insult. So they saying, hey, we want it to stay cheap, popular, but the circulating supply is a new coin, and it's already have 549 trillion coins in the market. 149 billion, 395 million. Keep in mind, Bitcoin was only 21 million. So we just got to the millions. 365,430. That is an insane amount of cryptocurrency in the market. So they're just trying to extract the wealth out of the popular culture. Most likely, I wouldn't be surprised if the billionaires put their money in this to get their money back from that they lost in the Dogecoin. So if you see, they came in here. This is when about the Dogecoin thing was going on. I think here we're gonna go check that out. But I think Dogecoin was popping off around this time. So they came out with the competitor. Boom. They put marketing in, and it goes down, right? And it becomes nothing, and then they put marketing in it again, right? Word of mouth takes back off, and then they put the marketing, Facebook marketing again. So they pumped it up. People invested. So all of these people here got paid, right? All these people that was coming in, they got played. Look at this, a steady down. That probably happened also with Dogecoin. They're playing the public, and this is the reason why I think it's very important to start educating people about cryptocurrency, because what they're going to end up doing is spoiling people's appetite for it. So if you see here, this is remember I was showing you in the Shiba Coin, it was starting to take off in May, right? So if you look, this is March, April. Dogecoin was having its big thing, right? So March, April, here goes April, boom. Elon Musk talking about it, we in May. So now what they had to do, they got to come in, look, this is May still. Now it's going down. So whoever was pumping money in there, pumping it up, they was losing money. They thinking that they was trying to go to $1. That was the goal, to go to the moon. The moon is $1. So it was like the impossible thing, and it's not going to happen. If Elon Musk couldn't do it, do you think it's going to be another billionaire that's open-minded and free with his money like that, that's going to bring this much capital into a project that really doesn't serve any point other than transactions? All cryptocurrencies really can serve at this point. Cryptos are really projects that are being developed. Projects are being developed on it. So he's probably the last billionaire to take on this project. Once he figured out that, hey, the more I put money in here, this is a toxic investment. He probably already, I'm sure he probably knew. I mean, he's in a, I'm thinking he's a freaking genius. I think he pretty much knew it. So I think Shiba was the artificial one. Dogecoin grew from a real community, organizing. It's well known on RedX, and they really built up a community around. That's a perfect example of a community giving a coin, a cryptocurrency project, real power, real significance when it comes to influencing the markets. Okay, and if you can see, both the Shiba coin and the Dogecoin pretty much went in identical, you see this, in an identical fall. Same thing with Polygon. Polygon had his rise up about that time too. So these, if you see, they went along the same pretty much exact pattern, pretty much, especially these two. You see what I'm saying? And crypto has become a hit. It's been saturated by a lot of these meme things, and now it's starting to, people are now not taking it as seriously. All right, and now it's going to have to be regulated. You got all of this craziness going on. It's going to have to be regulated. So, I'm looking at, I'm big on Cardano. It's creeping its way up. I mean, it's got to pass the USD coin. You see what I'm saying? But look, it's $1.21. All right, because it's designed to really be a little bit more stable. They want coins to be stable. They don't want it to be volatile. So if you notice, this one has 45 billion coins, which is a lot. So it's designed to keep it inexpensive, keep it cheap, so that the transaction fees are not ridiculous and all that kind of stuff. It's something healthy for everyday use. But Cardano is designed to really compete with Ethereum, because Ethereum is a developer's platform, right? But it also has an infinite amount of a supply of coins as well. Now, I'm not so sure about why, but Ethereum must have some way of regulating how many coins can be mined or something like that. I'm not so sure about Ethereum, but I know that because they're able to keep the circulating supply low, so there's not that many coins in the market. This is the reason why we see the price being $3,000 on a low. Right now, crypto is low, and it's still holding high value. So Ethereum is designed to be high value, and Cardano has a different model, but it's also a developer's coin. XRP, it's already past XRP, which is designed to be a banker's model of a coin, a banker's coin. All right. So I personally believe that it will take the number 5 spot. Binance is its own thing, you know what I mean? Binance is its own thing. That's another coin I wish I would have invested in. I kind of knew better. I knew better when Binance came out with its own coin, but you can't do everything. You can't win everything. So I want to build my own community. You know what I mean? I don't want to hit the lottery necessarily. I don't even play the lottery. So there's a method of making money, and I want to actually make it my own way. I like entrepreneurship. I like the digital universe, and I think that we need to start blending those two. So I want to teach people how to use digital assets. First, we set up WhatsApp Business, right? Then we get into the marketplace. My whole goal is to attract more people into the cryptocurrency marketplace, all right? And some of the tools that you can do, the Cash App allows you to buy Bitcoin. So I started out with buying, getting my money from Cash App, and then buying Bitcoin, sending it to Bittrex, right? Or you can send it to Coinami, right? And then convert to whatever coin that you want. So both of these carriers, it gives you access to Black coin, right? So this is the reason why this is what I use as a tool for my consulting fee, right? I want to show people actually how to access these cryptos and how to use and manage it. So this is how I set my entire platform up. So a lot of people may need a way to invest. You need capital in order to be an investor, right? You need to make the money to invest it. So what I did was create a business plan, and then I took that business plan and broke it down to the most simplest form as I can, and I'm even still refining it, right? This is a little booklet that I'm creating that explains my internet business strategy, all right? And people first and foremost have to understand that we're dealing with the internet. We're dealing with the digital universe, which is a matrix. It's a matrix. So if the internet is a matrix, in order to do business on that matrix, that's the way we access people. The way we interact with people on the internet is through a matrix, right? So this is what a matrix look like. All right. And so what I did was I took the matrix. This is how algorithms functions. This is how the whole web crawlers operate, right? So we break it down to the most simplest form. Here's one individual, and I call that individual the consultant. The consultant, right? Because it is his job now to lead, or her job to lead the next generation, teaching them what they are doing. So I use Bittrex, right? So this is how I set up my Bittrex account, right? And once they went through the process, they've set up their Bittrex account. Now what they are able to do is now log in, and now we have gotten another person into the crypto marketplace. So now what I want to do is I want to first of all build a community around one cryptocurrency, right? And that crypto, I have decided to choose Blackcoin. The reason why I choose Blackcoin is because it is very similar to Bitcoin when it comes to the scarcity, right? So if we look at Blackcoin, it is very unpopular, right? It's ranked 1,934 today, which is just going down in popularity, which for me is opportunity. It has a total supply here listed at 100 million coins. 100 million, not 100 trillion, not 100 billion, not 100 quadrillion. 100 million. It is very close to Bitcoin, and I actually think that the total supply is like really 77 million. I think they just, because it's unknown, because it's not mined, it's an algorithm, they put 100 million because that covers it, right? It covers. But the circulating supply has been 61 million on let's see here, CoinMarketCap. On CoinMarketCap, it is it's showing at 61 million total supply. So it shows that the total supply is the current circulating supply. So if that's the case, if this is the case, which means all the coins are in the market, that means that no new coins can be in the market. That means that it is at its flatline low rate, which is great for investors. So it has reached a low, a very low point. So it's like basically on sale, and it's pretty much only way going up from here. So if you really look at the charts and you look at its all times, it's pretty much at that baseline. Today is at, you know, it's at a very, it's not going to go too much lower than this. So when I think of safety as an investor, you know, I click good. Today it has a total 24-hour trading volume so far of $5,000, which is up compared to a few days ago, which was be like 3,000, which was up from 1,000. Some days would be like $1,500. So this is actually at 5 times pretty much what it would normally be at, and it's extremely low. This is usually in a lot of cryptocurrencies is in the millions and billions. Okay, with crypto, with Bitcoin, it can be in the trillions. So the trading volume is extremely low, about $5,000. This is an opportunity, and you see that it says it's up 349%, and it's still just $5,000. So it's usually around $300 or $400 trading every day. One person can make a significant impact in this market. And I actually have been doing that by positively reinforcing investors here. If you see the 222, let's see if we can go previous. Let's see, 1 of 10. If you see all the 222s, 2244, we can go. But yeah, we just, okay, yeah, you see all these 222, 444s. That's me even here. It's 2, but on 22 of them didn't get served at that time. But when people come in and they invest, let's say they invest 20,000 at 73, right? What I will do is I'll come in and bring the price up again, right? I'll bring the price up so that it doesn't appear that they're losing their money, right? So imagine if, and then the next person will then have to come in and pay more than what I have, right? So the point I'm trying to make is it keeps the market prices going up, because if it keeps going down, people will just wait and wait for the price to go down, and it just drives the price down. So one person can influence the market, you know what I mean? Simply, you know, because it is not that much money being circulating in the market. So crypto is starting to go up, which is a positive thing, because it's Sunday. So people are starting to pour the money back in because they know on Monday the US market opens back up. But if you see, we're in the green, we're in the red right now. We were in the green and everybody else was in the red, but it's negative 0.12% is where we at today, right now, okay? And so I don't have a lot of Bitcoin right now, but I'm going to show you how a small amount of money impacts the entire market, and from one person. Now imagine one person, a whole group of people being able to be in concert with this. So I'm gonna go to the market and see what the market price is asking for, and it's asking for 83. The last price is 83. So I don't know if we're gonna actually make a big difference. We'll need to go to 84 to make a difference, and I can try doing that. And I'll go in and I'll just do 222 again, and I'll it's pretty much going to give me whatever it's supposed to give me, which is 83. And I'm gonna go here and see if it has made any difference. Actually, it has shown a difference, but it's actually down. I would need to probably put more money into that. Let's see, because that's only 200 coins. Is only like it's like $10. So, oh, actually, yeah, it did buy. Let's see what they're asking at the market. It has to go up some. I want to do it again. Do it one more time. Did it at 83 again. Well, it's because there's a little bit more money in the market today, so it's not going to really. I would need to buy a little bit, probably 2,000 of them. And I don't have enough in there, and I don't want to sell anything right now. I want to keep it. So I already have my positions made. So that part. But basically, what I'm doing is I teach digital asset, teach you what I'm doing, and then basically you'll be able to teach the next man. So with that said, if you want to be a part of it, go to my page, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for listening.